Average. In general, the term average refers to a measure that represents the typical or central value of a set of numbers or data points. There are different types of averages, but the most common ones are mean, median, and mode. Mean. The mean is the most commonly used average, and it is calculated by adding all the values in a dataset and dividing by the number of values. It is also referred to as the arithmetic mean. The formula for calculating the mean is mean equals sum of all values over number of values. For example, if you have a dataset of numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10, the mean would be 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 over 5 is equal to 6. So the mean of this dataset is 6. The mean is useful in summarizing data because it provides a single value that represents the typical value of the dataset. Working with means. Here are some ways to work with means. Calculate the mean. To calculate the mean of a dataset, you need to add up all the values in the dataset and divide by the number of values. This will give you the arithmetic mean, which is the typical value of the dataset. Compare means. You can compare the means of different datasets to identify similarities or differences between them. For example, you can compare the mean income of different countries to see which countries have higher or lower incomes. Identify outliers. Outliers are values in a dataset that are significantly higher or lower than the other values. Outliers can affect the mean and make it less representative of the typical value in the dataset. By examining the mean and the range of values in the dataset, you can identify potential outliers and decide whether to remove them or investigate further. Evaluate changes over time. By calculating the mean of a dataset at different points in time, you can identify trends and evaluate changes over time. For example, you can calculate the mean temperature in a city over a period of several years to see if there is a trend of increasing or decreasing temperatures. Overall, working with means involves using the arithmetic mean to summarize data, identify trends, and make comparisons between different data sets. Examination tips. You have used the mean so many times in mathematics and you don't think of it as a formula, but it is. And as with any other activity using formula, put down the information you already know and separately write down the information you are looking for. Worked example is, the test scores of 14 students are shown below. Scores are shown. Find the mode, median and mean of the test score. The mode is the number which occurs the most frequently. Here, the mode is 21 as it occurs 5 times more than any other number. So, mode is 21. To find median, put the numbers in order. it will be 20, then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 and 27. As there are 14 pieces of data, the middle of the data set will be halfway between 7th and 8th pieces of data. Now add 7th and 8th term and divide the sum by 2 to get the median. Seventh term will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This is 7th term and it is 8th term. So 22 plus 23 over 2 equals 22.5. Now to find mean, use the formula. Mean equals sum of all values over number of values. We will add all the values over number of values are 14. So mean is 318 over 14 equals 22.7. Mode is 21. Median is 22.5. And mean is 22.7.